Hi all, Amber Celestial Angel here, and I'm here to bring a video on what's been coming up a lot lately, which is illusion. It's been coming up a lot in readings and just, it's the energy. Planetary alignments bringing it up and just, it's all around. So I wanted to touch on that. I've been guided to touch on the illusion. So, the illusion is the mind. It's getting to a place of being the observer that is needed for us to fully step into our heart, our soul. Your heart, your soul being your guide. When you are led by your heart, your soul, you quiet the mind. The mind is observed. You are the operator of your mind. And anytime you come outside of your mind and you see that you are the operator, I don't like to say controller, but I might use that word, and you're operating from your heart and soul when you're outside of your mind. The mind races, it rolls, it causes unnecessary emotions, thoughts, feelings, because it is controlling you in that instance. And if you don't control your mind, if you are not the operator of your mind, somebody or something else will be. Now, how do you become the observer, the operator of your mind? By stepping into your heart and soul. And this is the place where we can call it, when you come back into balance, into center, oneness. This is the place where your heart and soul is, and everything is all aligned. And when we're in this place, we can call this, it has many different names: Zen, oneness, peace. It's just pure peace. In this place of pure peace, in this place of oneness, Zen, unconditional love, it's your heart that is flowing through. Your heart is its own energy. So when you're operating from the heart, which is the soul, it's an energy that's actually an energy that is transferred from Source, God, the unconditional love, purely coming through, holy. It comes through and into your being through your heart. As you, your soul, you are your soul. You are not your mind. You are not your body. You are your soul, and your soul is here in this body, and your mind is a component of, if you want to think of it that way. So when operating from the heart, soul, that place of peace, of unconditional love, you also see, so then you're able to see truth and know truth. What is really the truth? And this is where the third eye comes into play as well. Now we can piece these, the third eye, the heart, together, seeing the truth through the eyes of love, unconditional love, seeing the truth through the eyes of pure truth. So truth is a frequency. And you can see the truth clearly, get clarity when you are operating from your true self, which is your soul, which is directly connected to Source, God. God is love. Okay, Yeshua, we can go back to his teachings. God is love. The kingdom of heaven is within you. Your mind creates the chaos, creates the confusion, it creates the worry. Your heart, your soul, your oneness, you being one, directly connected, knows no thing outside of love. And within love, we can use these words. It's very hard to explain with words, but within that place of love, there comes other emotions that aren't exactly emotions. It's just peace. It just is what it is, and everything just is what it is. Good, bad, negative, positive, whatever. It is what it is. When you see through the eyes of the soul, through truth, and see the truth through the eyes of the heart, the soul, you see that anything going on, any chaos that is happening outside of yourself is an illusion. It is there, yes, it is there, but you can choose if you will be a part of it or not. And when you live in the oneness, fully, wholly connected, you don't really want to be part of the chaos, but you see it for what it is and know it does have purpose. You know it has purpose. It all has purpose. The dark, the light, the negative, the positive, the chaos, the peace. There is meaning to it all and reasoning for it all. But and coming into this new, beautiful world we are creating, and you create within yourself. And that's why this is one of my huge teachings, to bring heaven to earth within all hearts and homes. Because it starts from within you, within your balance of being. That's another thing. When you're in this place, when you operate from this place, you are just being. You just accept, allow, know, and just are. You just be. There is not necessarily any doing. But there is. It's just on a deeper level. You will be guided. You will receive answers when you come in this place. And people can meditate. However you meditate, that is a time that you can quiet the mind and get back to the center. And when you do, you will find clarity and answers. They do come through. You are directly connected, and it will come. And I want to touch on signs and synchronicities because this is also important. We receive messages from the divine, angels, guides, visitors, past loved ones. They can show us things in that space, but also in this 3D reality. And that's where signs and synchronicities are so important. Repetitive numbers, feathers, coins, songs that come on that remind you of a time, or repeating songs, repeating animals, right? Or animals you don't see often and all of a sudden you see. These are all signs of communication. It is communication. It is answers. It is bringing clarity. This is the beauty in the divine orchestra. There's no structure. It's flow. And when you live in the flow, and when you allow things to be as they are, and you're operating from your heart and soul, you see so clearly. You gain clarity. You receive answers. So I'm going to go back to the mind, because this little mind here, not little, pretty intelligent actually, but this mind, it's good for information and for when we need to plan. It is a necessary thing to have logic, to be aware. But that's the key here. A lot of this is being aware that you are the observer and operator of your mind. So being that observer and operator, you control what information goes in there. You control what information you want to keep or retain, but you have to be aware. And when you're operating from the heart and soul, you are much more aware. You actually can see, and you're able to feel and see energy of people. You can feel that energy. You can see the truth of another's soul, another's energy. It just naturally comes when you operate from that place. It's pure connection. So you're able to feel another's energy. The mind can talk you out of things. The mind can talk you into things. So that's why you being aware of your thoughts and realizing which place you're operating from in that moment, you, when operating from the heart and soul, will see the mind just, you will realize the mind wanders and goes. And when you're in the place of harmony, peace, balance, you bring that and your mind slows down. It slows down, it balances. You see, you hear, you feel clearly. And the mind causes so much, I've already said, but I mean unnecessary worry. I want to speak of this because most of the time people are worried about the future, what hasn't happened yet, or the past, what has happened. And they carry emotions from guilt, shame, anger, unforgiveness, sadness, all these what we would label negative emotions. Really, they've served a purpose. And the purpose of all of it is growth and expansion. And realizing that coming back to this place of center, of being, of pure Zen, bliss, peace, that always coming back helps us to move forward, to grow. But those things the mind causes, they aren't necessary. People make mistakes, and people will continue to make mistakes. You will continue to maybe make choices you wish you didn't. You may continue to have certain negative emotions, but here's one of the key elements here. Nothing is unforgivable, and nothing is that you have done didn't serve a purpose in that moment. It served a purpose in that moment. So now it's about growing and getting past it and being more positive about it. Learning from mistakes and growing from those. And as you are operating from the heart and soul, you will naturally choose, or just are, more of these positive emotions and positive energy and vibration. You naturally ascend or go higher, grow higher. It just comes naturally. And when those chaotic or outside influences or the mind tries to take over, you are able to see, and you are able to come back to that place of center, gain answers and clarity to move forward from the heart and soul, not from the mind. So it's you taking your power back of your mind that gets you to this place of peace and Zen and oneness. You are the observer. You operate from the heart, the soul, your true self, and you observe all things around you, including your mind, and your awareness is much more on point. Your third eye sees truth. Your intuition is spot on when you are the operator, when you are operating from the soul and the operator of your mind. So I just wanted to bring out this clarity that has come through on that illusion that has kept coming up. And it is definitely important to share this. And again, I will say this, I've been saying it quite a bit lately. The one universal truth is love conquers all. And when we're operating from that heart, soul, oneness, Zen, directly connected to God, Source, Great Spirit, Creator, one with it all, we are operating from the purest form, the holiest form of the self. And also another key here, to get into that oneness place, to be, it's just that simple. To be there in that place is being here in the present moment. It starts right here, right now, in this very moment. Attuning, aligning right here, right now with the harmonious harmony, balance, union of the oneness. And that is the key to living through the heart and soul, is being here now, observing the mind, operating from the heart soul. All right, well, this went a little longer than I planned, but I feel a lot of that, it all just came to me, and I'm guided to share it with you. So much love and many blessings all. If you would like any healing sessions, readings, channelings, you can visit my website, ambercelestialangel.com. Bye, guys.